Hi, it's Jorge from TeamJVS, bringing you an exclusive review of a movie called The Secret of Sinchanee. This movie is basically a horror paranormal movie. I'll give you the quick synopsis. An industrial tow truck driver suffered from insomnia, returns to his childhood home after the untimely death of his father to discover that a paranormal presence has been living in the house and haunting the scarce land it was built on. So this movie is a different type of horror movie. It's not like a jump scare horror. There are a couple scenes that are like that, but it's definitely more paranormal and more build up. I would classify this more as a mystery horror film. Overall, it was done very well. They had multiple storylines going on at the same time, but it wasn't confusing at any point, which I really appreciated. The movie basically based around this character, Will, who ends up basically taking over his dad's house after his dad died, just kind of unexpectedly. And then it also follows this Detective Carrie, and her ex-husband, I believe his name was Herman, who, are kind of trying to solve this murder that happened on this land. Throughout the movie, though, it's I would say they don't waste a lot of time into kind of the huge buildup, but more playing a lot on the mystery of it and trying to figure out kind of what is happening in this land and how are certain things happening. I will say this movie, for being like a paranormal, slash horror movie, it was pretty good. I was very impressed with the acting, even with the kids actors. I will say the score was phenomenal. You can definitely feel some of the elements just based on the music choices that they chose. Um, of course, I will say, um, I'm trying to think how to phrase it without doing any spoilers. Um, the overall concept of this movie was very unique, very different than kind of what you're used to seeing. The thing that I appreciated probably more than anything was the way that they went about it, and instead of it just being very obvious in your face, like this is what we're doing or this is the bad guy, so on and so forth, you really have to develop throughout the whole movie. And it's not until, near the end of the third scene where they start unveiling everything. So it's almost like a slow peeling of an onion, and then at the end, it's just putting it in the chopper and going. But I will say the movie never felt rushed. It did not feel long. It was very, very well made. I was pretty happy with it. Overall, I would probably rate this movie a solid, you know, given that it's close to Halloween, it probably gets a little bit higher score from me. So, a solid 7 for sure. I would say during the normal times, it would probably give this, like a 6. It's definitely, it's not spectacular. It's not mediocre. It's just a good movie. And that's, for horror films nowadays, that's saying something, because you come across a lot of these that are just very gimmicky, and this one didn't feel that way. Um, Overall, I will say definitely watch this movie. This was one that, I definitely enjoyed. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think about it. If you've seen it, if you're gonna see it, definitely let me know. Drop a comment below if you have seen it. Let me know what some of your favorite parts were, or just what you thought about the movie in general. As always, though, please make sure to follow all our social media: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. The more you guys follow, the more we can bring you some of these exclusives. But other than that, this is Jorge from Team JVS, and we'll see you next time. Peace.